Hey, what's going on, guys? If you're watching the channel for a while, you might remember back in the day I used to make some Omegle videos, or Omegle, however you're supposed to say it. But unfortunately, that website shut down about, what, 1 or 2 years ago now? But now there's this alternative website of sorts called OmeTV, OmeTV, however you're supposed to say that. So I figured today I'd throw my hat in the ring and give it a shot. So without further ado, let's get into this.
As fuck though.
He is Bill.
Hey.
Oh.
Konnichiwa, fine shit.
Konnichiwa. Hi.
You buy me bags, I buy bags too.
You look like Bad Baby.
Period.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing? I'm just taking in your background. Hold up. Okay. I'm trying to get a vibe for, like, who you are as a person. Okay. So I'm sort of getting an idea here. Nice, nice, nice. Decent setup. Okay, I'm gonna assume you smoke weed. That was like, okay, there we go. There's the number one vibe. That's what I was picking up.
I smoke a lot of weed.
You give off the vibes. I hung out with a lot of stoners back in the day, so, and I was one myself, so I can kind of pick up on all that.
Perfect. That is exactly the vibe that I need to give off. I need to emanate it because for whatever reason I keep on finding people who don't smoke, and I'm like, get away from me. Get away from me.
I get that. When you're already into something like that, you kind of need to be around people in the same wavelength. Otherwise, it kind of kills your vibe, and then they just get a weird vibe, and it's just not it.
Exactly. Like, people who have never smoked weed before, they always are judgmental, whether they are conscious of it or not. Like, they can think that they're not judgmental, but in reality, I can sense it. I know.
Yeah, because people, I feel like there's like a stigma about it where people think it's a lot worse than it is. And even though I don't do it personally anymore, that's just for personal reasons, because I used to get really bad, like, paranoia when I'd smoke it, and I'd be like...
Right, which is understandable. It's not for everybody, you know?
Yeah. And it was like, it seemed like some strains did it worse to me than others. Like, there was a few times I was alright, so I guess maybe it just kind of depends, because I have a lot of anxiety issues as is. But, like, as somebody that did do it, but just chooses not to do it now, it's not that bad. Sure, it's not for me, but it's not like it's, like, crack.
Right, exactly.
I only ever did dabs, like, a few times, and then, like, the last time I did it wasn't even, like, full dabs, it was just out of a pen, and then that was, like, another experience like the one I had before. Not too crazy, but I was, like, out in public, and I almost got caught by the cops, because I was, like, just totally out of it, and, yeah, that was, like, my last time with that. I was like, you know what, I'm good, but that was also my fault, because when the guy, I'm always one of those guys where I try to, like, you know, not necessarily out-drink or out-smoke everybody, but I'm the type of guy where it's like, oh, I can handle my shit, and so I was, I took the pen, I was like, 1, 2, and 3, and I hit it, like, multiple times back and forth. I was like, oh, yeah, man, that's some good shit, and he was like, give it a minute. And then I was just standing there for a sec, and then I remember we were just kind of vibing some music, then I was like, oh, I fucked up. I fucked up.
Yeah, I know that exact feeling. All too well. Because especially with girls, I feel like everybody thinks that they can try some shit with us because we're small and frail. Little do they know, I box. Like, I beat bitches' asses for fun, you know?
That's pretty gnarly. So, that's good, though. You definitely gotta have, like, your self-defense down. Because I'll admit, even though I'm a dude, like, any girl could probably take me any day just because I'm do I look like I go out much? Like, come on now.
I mean, I'm not to say anything, but I can tell you're an introvert. Yes.
Yeah, very much so. I'm a weird kind of introvert. How do I explain this? I don't like going out, and I don't really like being around people unless it's somebody that really gets me on that level. And then, even though I don't really like going out and talking to people, when I do talk to people and force myself, you know, to kind of whatever, I'm actually pretty good at talking and articulating myself, even though I like rarely do it. It's a weird complex.
No, I feel you. I was like that for a long time, actually, because, like, I don't know, I have really bad social anxiety, like, really bad. And so, like, I don't know, just, like, having a conversation with somebody was really difficult for me for a long time, because every time I would, like, think of something to say, I would constantly, you know, like, go back on it and be like, oh, no, that's stupid, I shouldn't say that, like, well, I could say this is better, you know, all these different thoughts running through my head, all these different options of what to say, and I just never know what to pick. I always end up looking stupid and saying nothing, and just standing there like, you know?
Yeah, I get that too. I get that because I have really bad OCD, so I overthink.
Me too.
Literally, okay, so I have, you know, different... I have, like, a bunch of different things with it. I overthink everything. I have, like, my weird rituals where it's like, I need to lock this door 7 times before I can go to bed, otherwise somebody's gonna come in and kill me or something like that.
Right, right.
But especially in conversations, and I'll just kind of, like... just kind of spill the beans here. Part of what helped me get better with my talking and all that and get better at like whatever is I'm actually a YouTuber, so like and right now I won't lie, I am recording, but I can either cut around our conversation or cut out the whole thing if you want. If you don't want to be featured in it, that's fine. I'm just on here doing this for the first time. But that's part of what got me better at like speaking in general is through like making videos, but then also like I force myself to live stream every so often because I'm really bad in those situations because it's like on the spot. I need to be entertaining, so that kind of helps me in some sense. So it's not as bad as it used to be, but I totally get what you're saying.
Yeah, fucking mine isn't as bad either because I just kind of like force myself to like get out there and do it, you know. And drugs definitely help you do that. Drugs definitely gave me the confidence, you know, but like
I will say, anytime that I smoked weed, people liked, okay, that's gonna sound bad. When I was smoking weed, people liked to be around me because I used to laugh at everything, so people thought they were funnier funnier than they probably actually were. That sounds terrible. Yes. But even if somebody wasn't saying something funny, I was just sitting there hysterically dying.
Yep. Just because got the giggles.
Exactly. Yep. I remember I was chilling with my one friend. This was because I moved to Florida a few years ago, unfortunately. Because I used to live in Pennsylvania, and I remember the last time that I hung out with my friend, we were all sitting in a shed. And I was like, you know what? I usually do bad with weed, but I'll hit it this one last time. It's my last night here with y'all. And that time I actually didn't trip out. Like, I actually didn't get paranoid that time now that I'm thinking about it, which is pretty cool.
That's good.
But I remember I ripped the bowl a few times, and I couldn't stop laughing. My stomach hurt so bad from how bad I was laughing. I literally had to crouch in the corner, and I was just sitting there tweaking, just laughing my ass off. And then my friends were dickheads, and they kept showing me, because I love Family Guy. It's like my favorite. It's one of my favorite shows. And they kept like pulling up a bunch of like funny clips of like Peter like farting in Meg's face and like doing all this other crazy shit. And you know, I'm immature, so I think that shit's funny. And I was just laughing my ass off in the corner. And then my cotton mouth got really bad, so I was trying to keep up with my laughing, and I was like kind of like choking on my own breath because I have really bad dry mouth. So it was. But hey, at least it was a positive experience, you know.
Right. It's a positive experience. My homie could not stop laughing, and his cotton mouth was trying to kill him. I tried to get back on the skateboard, dude. No, she had to take it away and hide it in someone's trunk.
So wait, do you still skate?
I do occasionally. Yeah.
Occasionally, man. That just like that also gave me flashbacks. Me and my friends used to do the same thing, get fucked up, go skateboarding and such. I haven't been able to skateboard since like 2020 though, or it's not that I can't. I just choose not to now because I like fell like a dumbass. I was completely sober. The only thing that was in my system was like a pack of cigarettes at that point in the morning. So me and my buddy were skating, and I was starving. I was like, man, I really want a fucking burrito. So we were like skating. We were gonna go eat some shitty frozen burritos or something. And I don't know what it was about that road, but it was like really rocky, I guess. And it just, my skateboard wasn't like rolling as well as it should have, and the skateboard itself just really wasn't that good. Like the wheels didn't roll that much anytime you pushed it.
Yeah.
And at the time, I wasn't fat, but I was like about average, maybe a little over average, you know, had some meat on my bones, I guess. And I guess my ass was just fat enough to where like when I fell, I landed on my left ankle, you know, booty first, and my so gross. My foot was facing backwards after that impact, and at first I was gonna at first I was just laying there, and I was like, my brain is saying not to get up, and I was like, I don't know why, but my brain, because I couldn't feel it, because I guess the shock of it, like my adrenaline was just going, so I didn't feel until later that night when I was sleeping after the doctors reset it. But yeah, then I looked down and I was like, that's not normal. And then I just kind of sat there for a second, then my brain sort of processed it, and then I was like, oh shit, Isaiah. And I screamed for my buddy, his name was Isaiah. I was like, Isaiah, and I was like screaming for him, so he was like halfway down the road, he turned around, he was like, dude, what are you doing? And then he like came back and looked, he was like, oh yeah, we should probably call an ambulance. I was like, yeah, no shit.
Dude, that's crazy. What were you doing? Hill bombing, or were you just skating? Like,
I was literally just skating. Like I went to push, and since there was like, again, the road was like covered in rocks and stuff, I guess the one spot, and my skateboard just didn't go. So like when I went to push, my momentum was going, the skateboard's wasn't. I went forward and then landed on my foot, and then yeah, that didn't feel good. It sucked, dude. I was off my feet for like almost a year, but it was at it was February of 2020, which is like when the world ended. So I was like, oh, look at this, I can't go outside anyway, so I'm just gonna prop my feet up and do my thing. I still haven't fully recovered. Like when I walk, it's not like I walk with a limp by any means, but my one foot is kind of off just a little bit, so that kind of sucks. But otherwise, there's not actually like anything. How do I explain this? There's like plates still inside of my leg, kind of. So like my leg is like more metal than actual whatever. But you know, it's kind of cool. I feel like a Terminator because of that.
Yeah, my mom broke her ankle and like she completely severed it 100%. Like her whole, it was only hanging on basically like by flesh and meat, and that's it. Like so all of her bones were broken like clean through. And it was, so her ankle basically like her entire ankle had to be like rebuilt. And so she had like, I think it was like 17 screws and like 6 plates or something like that in her ankle and like her shins and shit, just to like hold her shit together.
Yeah.
Ooh, crispy. It's no good.
Yeah.
No.
That's about how mine was. I had like plates all up in it and shit, and like I had to get 2 surgeries. The second one was to take the screws out, but the plates are still in there. And
did they take the screws out? Because I know they took hers out, but I don't know. Yeah, sometimes I still get those really bad ones and stuff, but like, you know, definitely an unfortunate thing to be.
Yeah, you know what they say though, and this is gonna sound like corny and cliche as heck. You know, they say like, you know, not sure if you're religious at all or whatever, but like, you know, they say God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers and all that. And even though I kind of called bullshit on that for a lot of years, you know, it's like I feel like in a way for people that have like been through a lot of things or have like a lot of issues or whatever. I'm not trying to say you have issues. You know what I mean. People that have like, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to sound insensitive. That's just.
You're good. Nothing that you can say is insensitive to me, by the way. Like, I'm a very cutthroat, blunt person. I say so.
That's how I am. People hate me sometimes because I tell the truth too truthfully. Like, I like.
Way too many times. That's why I just, you know, shut the fuck up and let you think what you want to think at this point, you know?
Exactly. Like, life is too short to beat around the bush. It's like, this is it. This is the facts. If you don't like it, that just means that it's true. If you get mad about it, that means it's true.
You're proving my point. You're proving my point.
Exactly. But I feel like for people that have, like, a lot of stuff going on or, like, been through a lot of stuff, I feel like it's almost for a reason because, like, you know, people that have been through whatever, you know, you survive through all this stuff and then you kind of, like, relay that story to other people or maybe, like, help motivate other people. Be like, hey, I got through all this shit. You can get through this shit. Or maybe then you can just use that knowledge to be like, hey, this is what helped me with this. So now I can help you with this, or even just to like help motivate yourself. Like, I'm sorry for getting all philosophical here. That's just where my brain goes. It goes into all this stuff all the time. But I feel like for me, like, it's kind of motivating myself. Be like, okay, if I got through all this stuff, I can get through this. Like, if I can get through that, what can I get through now? And it just kind of like stacks up to where it's like now I'm at the point of like, dude, I'm not saying that I want to die, but I'm also at the point of like, hey, if I would die tomorrow, I've lived a full life.
Right.
What it is, what it is. I've done what I need to do. So
exactly.
So, you know, that's like kind of the weird, not positive, I want to say, of going through a bunch of stuff, but it's like kind of the effect it can have, like, hey, you know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, bro. Like, the way that I see it, like, I'm very similar. The way that I see it is, like, I wouldn't change anything that happened to me because it made me so much stronger and it made me the person that I am today, you know?
Exactly.
Like, without those experiences, I wouldn't be here today. Like, I wouldn't have moved out at 17. I wouldn't have accomplished as much shit as I've accomplished now, you know? I wouldn't be as independent as I am probably, you know? So, like, it definitely, I wouldn't take it back, you know? Like, it's not good what happened. It's not good that it happened, but I wouldn't take it back. I wouldn't go and change my life or anything. If I had the option to, I would just leave it as it is because I like who I am, you know?
Yeah,
and
who you are is like, what do you want to call it? Like, the culmination of, like, the good and the bad you've been through, you know?
Exactly, yes, exactly. And you can't have any good without bad, you know? So, like, you always have to have that balance. Y'all can spread all the rumors you want. Luckily, I know that I'm going to go home at the end of the day and not talk to any of you and play Minecraft and have a good old day. I'll be fine.
That is so real. That is so real. That was literally my thing too. That, like, anytime like in any of, like, my schools or whatever, whenever I would go through that stuff, I was like, just get through this. I can go home. I'll I'll be on the Xbox 360 party with the boys, you know, or
Playing
whatever.
Minecraft, Fortnite, whatever, you know,
It's all good. It's all
I'll
good.
be good, right? I'll be good. I'll be good. I'll go home, play some Dark Souls, you know, be chilling, be chilling.
You play Dark Souls?
Yes.
You are the realest. You're the realest motherfucker I've
Thank
met in
you,
a
sir.
while. Holy.
You like Dark Souls? I'm assuming so.
Let me tell you something.
He said,
let me tell you something.
let me tell you.
I replay Dark Souls 1 at least like 5 times a year, and that may not sound like a lot, but considering the fact that it's Dark Souls, I love the game so much that
It's a big game.
It does, yeah, and believe it or not, I've actually optimized it in a way to where I can like clear a run in about like 5-6 hours or so if I'm really going ham on it.
Go you. That's fucking good. That's like, damn.
It's funny because like I used to be kind of scared of the Souls games because I heard they were so hard, and I didn't really start playing them until like 2022. Like that's when I really went in and was gonna go through and like play all them for the first time, and I did.
That's crazy.
And,
That's crazy.
Yeah, I played them back in the day on Xbox 360 a bit, and then I remember getting like stomped by the Asylum Demon. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll come back to this one day, and then I finally beat the game. You know, parried Gwyn out of existence. You know, at the final hour, just hit him with the parries, and I always go Oonga Boonga. I either go with the Zweihander or the Black Knight Greatsword. And then
yes, sir. The Greatsword is so good. I fucking love the Greatsword.
I cheese the hell out of the second half of the game because I'll put on Havel's armor, you know, the big silver fucking thing. I'll get the giant Oonga Boonga sword, and then like everything after Anor Londo, I'm just going through, and you get to Nito. I stand there and I tank him. 4 Kings, I stand there and I tank him. Bed of Chaos, I rage my ass off, run back to it 5 times because that boss is shit, and then you know I do what I gotta do.
Dude, the bosses are so big too. Like that game scared the shit out of me just because of like how scary the bosses were. Like they're massive. Like that shit is terrifying. I love games so much. Were you like, because Dark Souls, that kind of brings me to the vibe of you used to play Legend of Zelda?
Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Link to the Past. Yeah.
What's your favorite one? What's your favorite one?
Nostalgia bias is taking me to Link to the Past, SNES.
Oh. Okay.
It's just because like the first console I played as a kid was the SNES. Just quick fun fact. When I was my first vivid memory from my life, I was 3 years old playing Donkey Kong Country. There's like, I don't know if you played the game before, but there's like this level where you're like running through this temple and you're like jumping on tires and shit. And that's like the first vivid memory from my life, and it's a happy memory. So between like that and then Legend of Zelda, you know, that's some of my core memories there.
Yes, I like honestly, I think Majora's Mask is probably I don't know. It's between Majora's Mask and Ocarina. Honestly, like those two are top.
They're so good, and Majora's Mask is like such a different game. Like it's so like I think what I love about it is how literally speaking too, but just how dark it is. You know what I mean? Like
that's what I was just about to say. Like it's dark, but it's not, like it's dark. Like I love it. I fucking love it. It's so spooky, and like you actually get like the chills while you're playing it a little bit. Like
it's one of my favorite Halloween games.
Do you know when you like get into the big tree and all the spiders are everywhere? You know.
Yes.
That's my favorite part. That's my favorite part. I love that part so much. I remember my first console that I ever played on was the Nintendo 64.
That's rad. That was one of the first ones I played. I remember Mario 64 was like the first game I played on it.
Oh, God. Mario 64 is literally my favorite Mario.
The soundtrack, I can't remember the exact soundtrack name, but when you're in that water level and it's like...
Oh yes.
Dude, I can't remember the exact song's name, but it's such a, like, oddly, like, soul-calming track. I love it.
It's so nostalgic. I love jumping into the painting to go into the water realm. Like, that is so gorgeous.
That game is so good. I love Mario 64, man.
It's like, that's like peak gaming right there, honestly.
It's
like,
yeah, that will always be, like, that's another game I go back to as often as I can, just because I just love getting to experience it again. That's why I was with Herobrine back then, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, creepypastas, I was all over the Herobrine stuff, man. I was convinced.
Dude, me too. No, I swear to God, to this day, like, I swear to God, I've seen Herobrine. To this day, I swear. No, he's popped up. You can't tell me. You can't tell me nothing, literally. I seen him with his eyeballs and everything. I had a very lovely conversation with you. We vibe, we vibe.
Yeah, I honestly, like, you were, like, one of the first people I ran into in here. The first person I saw was like, oh, look, it's a konnichiwa. And then, like, that was
my god!
That was the first impression I got of this website. I was like, okay. And then I saw,
You're like, alright.
then I saw somebody else who was just doing some random shit. And then I ran into you. And honestly, I don't even know how long we've been talking, but it felt like it was, like, 5 minutes. Like, it's honestly been it's been cool getting to meet somebody that, like, makes me feel like I'm less insane than I maybe am.
right, no, literally. And we also vibe, like, we play a lot of the same games, like, that's pretty cool.
I was not expecting that. That called me way the fuck off guard when he said he played Dark Souls. I was like, hold on a minute.
Yeah,
That's pretty
bro,
rad.
I was like, I saw your reaction to the Dark Souls. I was like, he plays Dark Souls for sure.
I do.
For sure.
I do.
I was like, play Dark Souls. I don't even know why I'm asking this. Yes, you do.
yes,
you do. I can tell. As soon as you said that, I was like, Legend of Zelda.
yeah. I game more than I do anything else, if I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even gonna lie. I play a lot of games, like, literally right off, you can, wait, which direction would it be? You can see, like, that's just one of my bookshelves right there. That's all games. And
shit!
I need to get more bookshelves because this doesn't contain all my games. My dresser is loaded with them. My closet is loaded with them too. And there, you can also see some of my cereal boxes up there. I'm a slob. But
period.
yeah. So
that's fucking crazy, dude. That's a good collection. That's a real good collection.
Starting my empire of games. One day I want to get, like, a massive game room or whatever. You know what I mean? Have, like, just walls of them.
You're not even just starting, dude. Like, you've started. Plenty. You got the facilities. You literally just need the shelves. You just need more shelves.
That's literally it. Once I get more shelves, I feel like I'll be a lot closer to my dream than I realize. I'm already there. It's just I can't see it, so it doesn't feel real yet.
Hey, I'll recommend you. Amazon got some good shelves for cheap. You have a good night.
You too. See ya.
Thank you. Bye.
Alrighty, folks, fast forwarding a little bit. I had to get off for a little while just to get some other stuff done for the day. But me and that last person that you guys saw ended up talking for over an hour, and we had an amazing conversation. I had a lot of fun talking to her. I just knocked my webcam over a little bit. My bad. But anyway, now we're going to go through and see if we can find some other folks to talk to. And fingers crossed we can run into somebody as chill as that last person was. Hey. You skipped me. Hey. Why does everybody keep skipping me, man? What did I do wrong? Dude, it's literally just a compilation of people skipping me. He was in the toilet. Hey, what are you doing? Hey. 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 How you doing? And then she skips me. Why the hell would you even say hi if you're just gonna skip me anyway? It's actually a pretty dope hat. It's one of those hats that, like, dances.
There's no buttons, but you can do that.
Oh, man. I've seen some of them hats. You, like, pulling the things, and the ears start dancing. Is that Miles Morales on your shirt?
Yeah.
You like Spider-Man?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Spider-Man's awesome.
This is my weirdo brother over here.
That's your little brother? Hey, little brother, what you doing? Is he back there?
Nothing.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up?
You guys staying safe on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you a content creator?
I don't know.
I can subscribe to you and comment.
do you guys, okay, you know, you guys are cool. I'll give you my stuff here. What do you guys use? YouTube, TikTok? I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm on all of them.
YouTube.
YouTube? Alright, I'll spell it out for you. One sec. Here you go. You guys are cool. You guys want to be in the video?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah? Alright, sweet. You guys got anything funny you want to say? Or anything you want to do?
I got one thing for me.
Alright, go for it.
Do you know who Off-Brand Elmo is?
No.
He's a blue Elmo, and he's up on the loose.
Off-brand Elmo?
Yeah, he's running around our house.
Have you seen this Off-brand Elmo? The blue one?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is this actually, like, a real thing? Is there actually, like, a blue Elmo in your house?
Yeah.
It's loading. I'm gonna try to wait it up for a second. These kids are cool. I don't want to just abandon them. I'm gonna wait before I click next, see if they pop back up. Unfortunately, we ended up getting disconnected, so now we're back in the OmeTV roulette. Hey. Like, they skip me every time.
Why are you built like that?
What, better than you?
No, it's just your face structure, folks. You got a big-ass face.
Well, I have a big ass face, and then I can take a big ass booty. Bro, that was so out of pocket, even for me. Hey, what's up, man? Yo, that's a dope hat. I like that hat. It's better than my hat. Hey. Hey. Okay, or not. Yo.
What's up?
Nike.
Don't skip.
Is that the Asian typical gamer?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The Asian typical gamer. That is the wildest shit I've heard all day. All right.
That's going on. That's gonna be popular, guys. Wait, are you streaming?
Well, y'all are psychic or something. Okay, so yes, I am recording. Hello.
We can tell by the background.
Yeah, that's
It looked
fair.
like you would be streaming.
What's that?
You got any viewers?
Well,
You got any viewers?
I'm not streaming because, there's sketchy stuff on here, but I am recording. So it will be on YouTube later.
Wait, what's your YouTube channel?
Are you here? I'll type it in the chat.
Okay, bet.
It's the
I'm
one.
sub.
It's the one with the red anime
me too.
hair guy. That's a dope shirt, man. It like glows in the dark almost. See the light reflecting off the check mark.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah. Sorry if I seem brain rotted. I've been on here for like over an hour, and I just got skipped like 50 times in a row.
Oh, damn.
Wait, what game do you play?
A lot of games. Hold up. For example, anything on that
Wait,
shelf.
is it like, what's it? Oh,
I make.
what does a profile picture look?
Red.
What's your profile?
Anime and red. You'll know
Red
when you
hair
see
guy?
it. Yeah, red hair guy.
Oh, subscribe to my YouTube channel.
You have a YouTube channel too?
Oh, he has 5.4K.
Hold on,
Wait, you have a
Yeah, I
YouTube
got
channel too? I mean, hey man,
got
I got you. I'll check it out. Is your name Flight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a Gorilla Tag YouTuber.
Yeah, I see it.
Wait, on
I made
what?
videos with him.
On what?
Yeah.
I'm the purple monkey.
I see you in the video. Yeah, the purple monkey, and then there's like a brown one.
We'll be making some around.
Yeah, that's Cooper.
I'm the pro, guys. Sigma Pro.
I'm better than him.
Wait, what do you play on?
Everything.
No, like, what,
What's your console?
yeah, console.
Every console.
What's your favorite console?
I don't really have a preference. If I'm playing a video game, I'm happy.
does have one.
Honestly.
Is that the PS5?
That's the PS5 Pro.
The PS1, PS2, PS3,
hear
PS4,
that, bro.
PS5,
What?
Xbox back there.
Yep. And then there's a Switch right there. Right there, Switch, and then Wii U.
Oh, a Switch too?
Yeah, these aren't all my consoles. Some of them are in the closet because they wouldn't fit on the entertainment stand right now, so I'll have to get them in at some point. But yeah, I'm a game collector. And then there's a plate from something I ate earlier. I forget what the hell I ate. I think I just ate like a piece of bread or something, but that's still there, so that's cool.
W.
W for bread.
Oh, no.
Oh shit, hold up. I almost forgot to subscribe to you guys. There you go, I subscribed. I'm your 5th subscriber. You guys are doing, honestly, you guys are doing decent views-wise, considering you just started uploading. 7 views, 12 views. For a channel with 4 subs, that's actually not a bad
Oh,
start.
look at my shorts. Look at my shorts.
Wait,
Look at one of my shorts. Look how many views one of my shorts have.
540? That's actually really good for, like, a channel that just started. That's pretty good. That's actually really good.
wait, do you have any, like, editing or tips?
Editing tips? Okay, do you,
Or, like, just tips in general?
okay, so I guess I could kind of break this down a little bit. So, is your guys' content, are you guys like a duo channel, or is it just one of you running it? Like,
It's like solo and...
I let him be in videos. Like if he wants to be in a video.
okay, but it's mainly like your channel?
But he's the one...
Unless he wants to become my editor. Unless he wants to become my editor.
Okay, so it's kind of just you, but also kind of a joint thing, kind of just up in the air right now. Okay, well, my biggest first tip to you guys is to just... What was that? Oh, did you say something? Oh no, my biggest thing is just like, it's gonna sound kind of like weird or whatever, but stay authentic. Like, no matter how popular you guys get, always make sure that you're just like staying authentic and staying real. Because you know how there's a lot of clickbait YouTubers out there that are like very loud in your face and like literally just blatantly clickbait you into like clicking on a video that doesn't contain anything that they promised in the title or thumbnail. You know what I mean? Just like like really obnoxious YouTubers. Never fall for that stuff. and just stay real with your audience and don't let yourself get boxed into just one thing. Like if you're like a gaming YouTuber, don't just focus on like one game forever, because one game is only going to have so much life in it. Like for example, you look at Ninja, even though he did really well when Fortnite first came out, he's obviously kind of like he hasn't exactly like his stuff isn't dead, but he's fallen off a lot since, you know, Fortnite first dropped. And you look at that with like any other content creator. So always stay diverse with your content. Like it's okay to just make gaming content, but just make sure that you're like branching out within gaming and like just
I'm about to upload a Ryan Drift video like maybe today.
So yeah, that's a good way to do it. And then also just like always make sure you like keep in touch with your audience. You know, if there's like certain stuff that people want to see that you think would align with like your content style, that would be a good thing. And also starting out, always keep in touch with your community. Like if people comment on your videos, make sure you heart their videos, make sure you reply to their comment, or I'm sorry, if they comment on your videos, make sure you heart them, make sure you reply to their comments, like make your community know that you like really care about them. That's like really important. And then when it comes to editing and stuff, do you guys have any editing programs? No? Okay, so for shorts content, I found that CapCut is really good. It's a free program. That's like one of the #1 ones.
Oh, wait, yeah, I do use CapCut. That's how I edit my videos.
CapCut is really good. Yeah, you can use that for both long form and short form content, honestly. I do a what do you want to call it? Like a hybrid setup, I guess. I have one program that I use for long form videos and one that I use for shorts mainly, that being CapCut. But if you just stick with CapCut, honestly, that'd be good for both long and short form videos. So you guys are off to a pretty good start.
To edit. He's got a computer. He probably could edit better than me. I edit on my phone. It's hard.
Yeah, you definitely want to beef it up to a computer, especially once you start once your videos start to get bigger. You know what I mean? You know, if you plan to make like longer videos, more in-depth videos, you'll definitely want to do that stuff on a computer. Just makes your life a lot easier. And
I might hire, bro. $1 an hour.
$1 an hour? Hey man, I take you kids are like, you guys are in like what, high school, middle school, something like that? You guys look younger.
Middle.
Yeah, middle.
Middle school? Okay, that's what I figured. Hey man, $1 an hour starting out, that ain't bad. You know, my first official job, which I can't believe this is still minimum wage, it was like $7.25 an hour. I thought that minimum wage went up since then, but apparently that's still minimum wage in some states, so. But
minimum wage in this state is 12.25 cents, I think.
That's crazy, dude. When I started, because my first job was in Pennsylvania. For some reason, minimum wage is still like $7.25 there, but that's what it was for me at McDonald's. That's awesome though. You guys are like little content creator prodigies. You guys got good character. I think you guys will actually be successful. You just like I said, stay authentic, keep in touch with your community, and don't get boxed into one thing. Those are probably like my biggest tips starting out. And always make sure you don't like clickbait or lie to your audience or anything. And then,
wait, if this going on YouTube video, make sure to blur out my, actually, why would I want, nah, keep it in.
Yeah, keep that in, bro. Yeah, actually, no, I'll say it right now. Everybody, if you're still watching this video, I don't know how long it's been going at this point, but you know what, I'll do you a solid. I'll put a link to your channel in the description and in the comments, so it'll be down there. Go subscribe to him, check out his videos, and yeah, let's make him like the next Mr. Beast or something, yeah?
Thank you, bro.
Yo,
Thank
I don't want to get bullied at school. Who cares?
No, it don't matter.
It don't matter. Hey,
You're gonna get the big bucks.
Exactly. You're gonna get the V-Bucks, man. The big bucks, the V-Bucks. No, but seriously, man, don't. Yeah, and if you're ever worried about like what kids say at like school or anything like that, don't listen to them. Here's the thing. Your career, if you guys do end up taking off as content creators, is forever, whereas middle school is for like what, another year or two. You know what I mean? So don't let anything that anybody ever says get to you, because your guys' like goals and dreams and what you want to do is so much more important than what some random no life doing nothing besides sitting in their mom's basement thinks. That's how it is.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
God bless.
My work here is done. If you guys ever need anything, you know, you guys have my channel now. Feel free to. I have all my social medias linked in like the description of my videos and stuff. Feel free to like reach out, DM me if you guys ever need any help or anything. All right.
Hey.
Alright.
Just
Wait, do you have Discord in there?
Yeah, I got everything in there. If the links aren't working, just let me know and I can like change. I can like refresh them or whatever. But yeah, feel free to reach out in DMs or in the comments or whatever, and I'll get back to you guys for sure. Just let me know that it's you guys, so that I know it's you, so that I get back to you. But yeah, literally anytime.
Wait, here. I'll type my YouTube channel in.
Is he gonna be uploading videos on that channel, or is it just like his account?
He might. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably try.
Yeah, you ought to. And hey, if you guys end up having that dynamic where like you with the Nike shirt, you upload on Cooper Hurt, and then he uploads on Dr. Lux, you guys could like kind of bolster each other up. You know, anytime you collaborate, your guys' audience finds each other, and then anytime you guys collaborate, maybe that's something that like, you know, people would enjoy seeing. So that's definitely something you guys could play into if you guys are good friends.
Yeah.
So, yeah, also, yeah, so you said the first one's the @ and then the second one's the username. So, guys, I'll also leave a link to his channel down in the description and in the comments as well. Definitely go subscribe to him. And, yeah, let's make both of these guys the next Mr. Beasts. Let's blow both you guys up.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, of course. Alrighty, folks. Well, with that, I think I'm going to roll on to the next person. So, it was great talking to y'all. And, as always, you have my stuff. Feel free to reach out anytime you guys need anything, all right?
Bye!
Bye. God bless.
See ya. God bless, man. Yo. And now I'm back to getting skipped every 5 seconds. Damn! Hey, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Everywhere I go, it's either somebody I don't want to talk to or it's somebody skipping me, and unfortunately, there's not much of an in-between. Hello from the other side. How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
How's my singing? Rate 1 to 10.
It was like a million out of 10. It was wonderful. Best thing I've heard today.
Thank you so much. Thank
You really give Adele a run for her money.
Hi. Let's get back to skipping me. Everybody skips me.
I just him again. I'm pretty sure big ass forehead.
Who had a big ass forehead?
Not you, nigga. Shut up.
What's up, dude?
Hey, what's up, man? You want to riff something quick?
Huh? Let's see. I haven't played in 5 fucking days, man. I was on vacation. Do you play?
Occasionally. It's been a few years.
Gotcha. I'm just doing warm-up shit. Let's see. Oh, using this now. A good little right hand exercise.
Dude. Are you like trying to play in a band one day or do anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, I have a band.
You do?
I play in a band. Yeah.
Dude, have you like put music out?
The music that's out right now, I didn't write, but everything else that's coming in the future I wrote. We have a full album coming out this year.
Okay, do you have social medias or anything? Because I'm just gonna, and I'll ask for your consent first to be in the video. I am actually recording a video right now. If you're comfortable with it, would you like to be featured in the video, A? And if so, would you like to link some social medias or anything, or like any names or anything?
Yeah, sure, man. Pretty much every platform, that's what mine is. And then the band dresses like skeletons, and they're called Seance of Sorrow.
Damn, that is so badass. All right, well, folks, definitely go follow them on, you said it's like basically every social media?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, definitely go follow them. And, dude, I'll definitely be following you as well, actually, so you'll be getting notification here in a few moments. So I definitely like to follow your guys' stuff. That is awesome, dude.
Yeah, what's your name, man? I'll write that down before you go, brother.
It's an edgy name because I used to make music myself, but grotesque, that was like my thing. I want to get back into making music, though.
Okay. You always pick her back up, and then just gotta brush the dust off.
Exactly. I got a lot of I got a Ibanez Geo in the back. Lord knows there's a lot of dust on that one. I definitely want to get back into it though. Oh man, it was great. It was great meeting you, brother. Definitely gonna drop you a follow then. God bless.
Have a good day, homie.
You too. Hey, can you do me a favor?
What?
Oh, you look so angry. I'm sorry. Did I offend you? I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
No, you didn't.
Are you sure? Okay. Can you just say thanks for watching? Oh, then she skipped me. Okay, that's cool too. Yo, can you do me a favor? Can you just say thanks for watching?
Thanks for watching.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, with that, that concludes my first adventure into OmeTV. It was definitely an interesting experience. I will say I have some bias, and that one person we talked to for like over an hour, she was freaking awesome. The guitar dude was awesome. And then also those two kids we talked to, dude, definitely, please, please, please go check out their content. They have good character. You kind of know when you look at somebody, and you kind of know, like, they got, like, a good heart. Those kids seem to, like, have a good heart and genuinely, like, have a passion for what they were doing. And I remember when I was about their age, having the same dream, man. So I would really like to help make that a reality for them. So you guys, if you guys could go check out their content, I would really, really appreciate that. But otherwise, yeah, that's that. If you guys want some more OmeTV content, definitely let me know. But otherwise, we'll call it there. Anyway, as always, a massive shout out thanking all the Patrons and channel members, thanking only the low baller tier, and an even bigger shout out thanking all the big baller tier, Last King, and Big Daddy Manny, and the big shout out thanking all the G tier, Run Events on the Cheese Girl. Thank you guys so much. You guys are literal legends. I love you. Have an amazing day. Stay beautiful. I love you all. Peace.